we are back.
So what are we doing today, brother?
Today we're going to be playing Rayman Origins.
Guys, I haven't played Rayman game in forever. I mean, I'm much more familiar with Rayman Arena and Rayman 3.
And of course the Raven Rabbits.
Yeah, that too, but I'm not familiar with, Rayman Origins.
I got this because it was on sale.
Nice. So is this going to show how Rayman became like the hero that we all know and love today?
I doubt that. After the trailer from years ago.
Who is that?
I have no idea.
Smoking bubbles. There he is.
Are they making music?
Guess so. I like how Glowbox is just asleep.
Yeah.
And Rayman's just munching out.
With his eyes closed.
Where are they? He's tired of the noises. Ah, she's in the tree. Oh, there goes our chill session.
Okay, now they're being louder.
They don't care. Oh gosh. Hey, that's her husband?
I guess. How can you?
Oh yeah, they all scream at the skull.
Yeah.
And not at the creatures.
Nope. Oh.
I like the beat. Hey, they're in cages.
Eh.
Oh, the start of the game. Hey, you slappy slap hero. Looks like an old master is blowing bubbles again. Sweet cookie. It's gonna take lots of electrons to fix him this time. Electrons? I can't read it.
Electoons?
Electoons.
Okay.
Back to the Gala of Dreams. The snoring tree? Think that's their chill tree?
I guess so.
It's a jungle out there. Gosh. It's a jungle out there. Wow. In elementary school, we had a tree that we would just chill and sit. We nicknamed it the usual spot, like from Kingdom Hearts. But it was known as, like, the runner's tree. Where we would... Because near the tree in elementary... Who's that? Let me out. Because I was on the track team. I mean, you know this. I was on the track team, and I was the ace because I ran the fastest. So during lunch, people that were on the track team, we were like a group, and we hang out in the tree. That became our usual spots because during lunch we would race each other, and I would always win.
Okay.
Yeah. Find it funny how I just thought the usual spot from Kingdom Hearts too.
Oh, we got an achievement.
Who's that? Bravo. To power attack. Oh cool, got a new ability.
Yeah.
Peace. Push X to attack.
Like, yeah. Huh.
Who's your favorite character in the Rayman series?
I always thought it was those mechanical robots.
Oh, are those your favorite characters?
Yeah, ever since Arena, even though I never played Rayman.
Oh, you're talking about the captain, right? The captain, the one with the hook?
No, the one, yeah.
What was his name?
I don't know. We never paid attention to the name since Arena. We never had Rayman 2. The only one that did had Rayman or Rayman 2 was Yes
Oh yeah, she did.
is in Pieces.
You wanna know who's always been my favorite character? It's pretty obvious.
Who?
Glowbox.
Isn't he voiced by?
Okay. In Rayman 3, which is the only Rayman game I remember, in Rayman 3, because John Leguizamo voiced him, and everybody knows John Leguizamo as Sid from Ice Age, but I knew John Leguizamo as the Pest, because that was one of my favorite movies, as you recall.
I wonder how he's doing.
Growing up. From my understanding, he's still acting.
Yeah, so
You know, because he still has a passion for acting, so he's still acting, he just doesn't appear as much anymore.
Huh.
But yeah, because one of my favorite movies he's done is called The Past, and I love that movie. That movie taught me how to be annoying.
On how he's been using all those cartoon phrases.
Well, yeah, it's because he's a scam artist. In the movie, he's a scam artist, remember? So he's used to scamming people for money, and that's why he owed, like, the Scottish mob $50,000.
Yeah.
But I just find it hilarious, like, how freaking funny he is, you know? I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, that was one of my favorite movies, The Pest.
Yeah, I gotta admit, it was kind of funny how he mimicked the "Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?"
I know, and remember, because when I was a kid, I also did Oh my gosh, I like the picture. What was the name of those creatures? The one with the big noses again? You don't remember?
Teensies, there you go,
Oh,
Teensies.
Teensies, okay.
It's man,
Back to the Glide of Dreams.
man, it took me a good while to think like,
Jungle out there. Okay, what's next? Yester Blowout? I can't read!
I don't know.
Those lazy yellow fellows.
Lums.
They're packed with energy. Lums can't be quite low meaning for those who know how to use their energy. Those round shiny things are skull coins. Each is worth 25 jackpot.
Okay.
Catch a napping sets subjects on fire. Get them while they're hot, 2 for 1. Lums are limited time only. Lums.
Okay, enough messing with the hat. I gotta get going.
Whee.
I know.
Where was Rayman made?
I remember his release. Well, his very first original release date is September 1st, but I don't remember the year.
No, but wasn't he made in France?
By Ubisoft?
Okay,
Ubisoft or Ubisoft, the way how you pronounce it.
Okay, because I don't remember where he came from.
Oh man, I missed one. Besides, I still gotta get the rest of the abilities, then I'll come back for them later.
I remember what was called Rayman became popular again because of Raving Rabbits.
Yeah, because of Raven Rabbits, after that, the rabbits kind of ditched Rayman.
Yeah, because the rabbits were funny looking. The one game, you get squished.
Yeah.
The one game, I don't understand why it's so popular is when they did Rayman Raving Rabbits with Mario.
Oh, Mario plus rabbits.
There you go. I mean, I think it's funny when the rabbits are wearing like outfits, like how one of them was dressed as Princess Peach.
Yeah.
What else? But I guess the one thing I don't like about the rabbits was the TV show, because they're more funnier in the games.
Oh, yeah.
The TV show, they were just random. You know, but it's like, it's not rabbits without, you know,
Yeah.
Rayman. Did Rayman have his own TV show or no?
Oh, you mean his, canceled one.
Yeah.
They only did about 3 episodes.
That's it?
Yeah?
Why?
Nobody knows, but remember, this was I believe back in the early 90s or 2000s.
I don't remember. I
when
mean,
when video game characters used to have their own TV shows.
I don't remember if it was the 90s or 2000. Obviously, Sonic had his own TV show. Sonic, Mario.
Sonic had variety.
Yeah,
And Mario only has a Super Show, and of course the Legend of Zelda.
Well, I remember back in the 80s, there was a lot of cartoon shows. Remember, back then they had cartoon shows just so they could sell the toys.
And merchandise.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm trying to remember what other video games had shows.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get my phone and ask Handy Dandy. Ooh, okay. You like that?
Yeah. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else had their own TV show. Video game wise, not card games. That's different.
Hold on.
That's another subject for another time.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. Okay. So now I'm not gonna count modern games, I'm gonna count old games.
Yeah.
Of course, Sonic had their own TV show. I mean, yeah, Sonic had their own TV show.
Variety.
Yeah, Pokemon did.
That's a big one.
I'm still looking. Doesn't show much. I remember Donkey Kong Country had a TV show. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and look on the category right here. Because it's not giving me much. Oh yeah, The Legend of Zelda had a TV show.
I just said that.
Oh yeah, you did, sorry. Well, I'm reading the list. I'm trying to find a list. Okay, it's giving me the same thing. Captain N. I almost forgot Captain N.
Everybody forgets about him.
Pac-Man, but Pac-Man was more 2000s.
Oh, the Hanna-Barbera Pac-Man. Not the Ghostly Adventures. Not yet, anyways.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Punching what? Platelets?
I don't know.
Okay, because on the list, they have more modern stuff. Lums. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. Keep hitting the lums. There's some weight behind your attack.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Whew, dang it. Oh my gosh, somebody's talking smack. Alright, because the list, they're showing like modern ones like Last of Us, Halo, Resident Evil, Castlevania, Cuphead. We're talking about old, so yeah, so those were the only ones that had their own TV shows back in the day. I didn't think Rayman had it. I didn't.
Yeah, remember, it was a canceled.
Oh.
Again, nobody's not gonna blame you because it's more of a. It happened? Like, that actually happened? Like, that type of thing.
But the thing is, and a lot of things you need to understand is, the in the air ground pushes. But the thing is, remember, the whole purpose of TV shows is to help sell merchandise, and you also got to think about it from a business point of view. Like, if an item is not selling, you have to pull it out, you know, and replace it with something else. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but, well, of course you knew it, you saw me do it, is I actually used to sell buttons. I used to sell lots of different buttons because
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
yeah, our program decided to crash.
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens. What was I talking about again?
You were talking about how you used to sell pin.
No,
buttons.
Okay, yeah. Because one of the business I used to do is I used to sell buttons. You know, custom made, or what I would do is I would go ahead and make buttons and I would send them to the shop and they would sell them for me and I get money off of that. One of the things that would happen is that sometimes some buttons wouldn't sell. And if those buttons wouldn't sell, then I have to stop making that buttons, and the shop will put those buttons on for sale, and then I'll go ahead and make, you know, something new.
Yeah.
You know, and it just happens. You know, some product sells, some product doesn't, and if it doesn't, you gotta pull it. Now with the buttons, I own a button machine. I had it for years, and it's a metal one. And every time, I've already know how it works to the point where if it breaks, I could just take it apart and easily fix it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. But stuff like that happens. I mean, nowadays, when I do make buttons, I do them like custom orders. But I normally, as sad as it is, when I do get orders to do buttons, they're normally just for funerals. You know, with the person's name on it, and then I have an assistant that would Photoshop the picture, their name, etc. Whatever the customers want. I do mainly buttons, but I do offer keychains and other products. But yeah, that's one of the side gigs that I do, like, you know, work on.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'll get custom orders, like, have people, like, nowadays they do order some, Hell of a Boss buttons. But what I have to do is they will provide me with a drawing, or they would ask, like, can I get Frizzerolli and Ozzy? I go, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
You know, but it really depends on the client.
Depends on the person who custom orders.
Yeah, it depends on the person that custom orders. But I rarely get artists that would want to get their artwork on a button, you know?
Yeah.
And I asked them, is it for a convention or are you just using it for a promotion, you know? Because if it's for a convention and if they want to sell it, normally I'll sell them for one price just so they can resell it for more. You know, but that's how the business works.
Yep.
But it's been a while since I've done an order. Yeah, the last order I got was about 2 months ago.
Yep.
And that one was for a funeral. And all the buttons I've ever made, I actually do keep one, like, sample. So if a customer asks, can I see samples of your product, I show them.
As a reference?
Yeah, as a reference, I go, look, this is the sizes I could make. This is what I can. I mean, I also do offer what I call one-hit wonder buttons, where if a customer just wants to order one button, I could do that.
Yeah.
I even had a customer that wanted a personal button. You've probably seen the meme going around. It's the one with Squidward wearing, and it says, I don't remember exactly what it said, but it said something like professional boob inspector. Yeah, I had somebody custom order that one.
Oh boy.
I mean, I normally just do a lot of custom product, or sometimes my brother over here would, we would do custom cookie cutters.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yeah, 3D printing.
Yeah, because he has a machine, and I worked the program to model how... Like, I made a bunch of custom cookie cutters. Well, we made a bunch of cookie cutters.
Yeah.
We did one for an artist. They wanted, believe it or not, it was one of the favorite, it was one of my favorite cutters I enjoyed, that we enjoyed working on. That we had an artist that, new character unlocked in the snoring tree.
Okay, let's go find out what it is.
What it is.
Hold up. Sorry about that, I was just checking. My phone.
Ooh, it's red glow box. Where's the glow box? Oh, just the skin color.
Yeah.
Get the Live Dead Stars tour. Bring in skull teeth. And don't forget to grab all the numbers.
I can't punch the
Gloves
guy.
can't be mentioned for those who know how to use their energy.
Yeah, same dialogue. We'll check out the glow box later, but first, back to the regular skin.
Hey Rayman, welcome back. I was having a bad dream again. Oh, was I having a bad dream again?
How can you?
Hey Rayman, welcome back. Oh, jeez.
How can you pull out your own eyeball out of your own socket?
You know, speaking of bad dreams, have you ever taken Manitolins? Melatonins.
No.
Okay, because sometimes I have trouble sleeping, and my roommate can testify to this. I have trouble sleeping, so I'll sometimes stay up. I mean, I try not to make a lot of noise because my roommate does work early in the morning, but sometimes accidentally make a loud noise. So it's gone to a point. Go with the flow!
Yeah.
So it's gone to a point where he just bought me a whole jar of melatonin gummies.
Hmm.
Yeah. He goes, here, I bought you these just so if you have trouble sleeping, just take them. But the thing is that they take forever to freaking kick in. Because one of the side effects of having ADHD is you have trouble sleeping. You know, you stay up, you think, and that's what I really do hate. I tried counting sheep, but that never happens. One time somebody goes, why don't you just count spiders? I go, no, because that's gonna get my heart racing, and I'm not gonna go to sleep. So what I ended up doing is I started taking 3 just so I can knock out.
Yeah.
But the only problem is, every time I take 3, I get weird dreams. Because I know for a fact, like, when you eat before you go to sleep, depending on what food you eat, it could affect the way you dream. But for some reason, I get weird dreams every time I take 3 melatonins. Yeah, like last night I took 3, and I had a weird dream that, how could I say it? It was like Fallout New Vegas. Or was it Fallout New Vegas? The one with the one with Sean.
Oh, that's 4. That's
okay,
Fallout
thank
4.
you. Yeah, I dreamt that we were freaking like in the world of Fallout 4, and that you woke from your sleep, and then you quickly came and got me, and that we arise from the freaking underground tube, and like it was the same exact freaking land and everything. I was like, oh gosh, why did I dream about that? And then the night before, I dreamt of the Wednesday show. Yeah, I was getting weird dreams. So I asked Dad, hey Daddy, do you take melatonin? If you do you get weird dreams? He said no, he doesn't. So then I asked Mom, and Mom goes, yeah, I get weird dreams too when I take melatonin. And I go, oh my gosh. Is that a side effect? Like, you get weird dreams?
I guess.
I find it really weird. Or have you ever had those lucid dreaming? Where you can do whatever you want?
No.
You never had those dreams?
No.
I do. I get those dreams like sometimes. It's like, oh my gosh, I know that I'm dreaming. I can do whatever I want.
Just don't be like Patrick.
What do you mean?
He's just on the...
Oh, I know what you mean. The freaking little machine, the one that you put a quarter in.
Yeah, he's on the machine. It's just in the white room.
Have you seen the meme video when it goes SpongeBob, but it's an anime ending and it's just Patrick on the horse? Have you seen those?
No.
Have you seen that one? Yeah, it's just Patrick on the horse riding, but it's like an anime ending. Or have you ever seen the SpongeBob anime openings?
No.
Oh, my roommate showed me those. It was pretty interesting. Question mark is how I'm gonna describe it.
Does anybody have a quarter? Patrick.
I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember when we were kids? Dad took us to we call it a kiddie park. A kiddie park where it's like a little mini carnival.
Oh
kids.
yeah.
Okay. So short story is when me and my brother were kids, our dad took us to like a mini park that's meant for kids. You know, like all the rides are like kid size. They had boats, they had bumper cars. They're all for kids.
Yeah.
But they had a merry-go-round, and I thought it was really weird because Dad was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and ride on it. But as he rode on it, he broke the horse's foot. I mean, the employees weren't upset because these attractions were old. I was like, Dad killed a horsey. I felt like Tina from Bob's Burger. I don't want you to turn on the merry-go-round.
Yeah. I don't. Is it still there, or did they remove it? I don't remember.
Actually, what ended up happening was that they did turn on the park, unfortunately.
Huh.
But what they ended up doing is, so where we live, there's a zoo, And my roommate, me and my roommate went to the zoo one day because we were bored. We're like, let's do something. We're bored. So we went to the zoo and we found out that the park that I was talking about got torn down. But what they did was that they saved the attractions and it was purchased by the zoo. Yeah. So it was pretty small. I remember as a kid, everything was huge. But yeah. So what they do now is they, you could book the carnival, like the rides. You could book the rides for private party events. You know, I mean, when we got there, because it was a Sunday, when we got there, people, you know, parents were showing up with cupcakes and party stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you can still purchase tickets to ride the rides, but that's more for like little kids.
Yeah.
And speaking of merry-go-round, so here's a funny story about a merry-go-round. So, like I said, me and my roommate went to the zoo. Back to the Gate of Dreams.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, we went to the zoo, and my objective was to steal a spider.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, I haven't been to the zoo for a long time. I know they have bugs, they have a spider exhibit, because I want to steal a spider. You know, my roommate was like, oh gosh, don't. I could already imagine a spider on your head and you like trying to take it home. Anyways, so we're checking out the ticket prices, you know, because we thought, you know, the zoo's going to be cool. We're going to see a lot of zoos. We're going to fit some animals.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening was that the zoo is actually really expensive. Yeah, so they're like, for one price, you get to feed the birds, you get to watch a 4D movie, and you get to ride on the merry-go-round. You know?
Yeah.
So out of all the animals, I don't remember what I rode. I think it was, oh no, I rode a jackalope because I'm actually short. I rode a jackalope, and my roommate's like, you know what? I'm gonna ride a rooster. So I took a picture of him riding that rooster, and I made a joke to all of my friends. So the joke that I would tell people when I told this, I was in a Twitter space, I told this to my friends. I was like, hey guys, do y'all want to see a picture of my roommate in his gigantic cock? I know, and people were like, what? So then I sent the pictures in DMs, and they were like, what? And I go, what do you thought I was talking about? You know, because he's riding a gigantic rooster, so, you know, gigantic cock. Everybody thought I sent a dick pic. I go, why would I do that? I mean, why would I? Why would I have pictures of, you know, of my roommate's freaking parts? That'd be freaking weird.
But you have some of Angel Dust. Lol.
Shut up.
Lol.
We don't talk about those pictures. All right.
I'm just messing with you.
Those are in a private file.
Like, I'm just messing with you.
And the funny thing about it is, one of my girlfriends, because we're in a Twitter space. One of my girlfriends actually took she took the joke to the next level. And her name is Esme. She's really sweet. I call her my cinnamon roll. And I told her, hey Esme, would you like to see a picture of my roommate and a gigantic cock? She goes, sure. So she looked at the picture and she made it seem like if it was his actual freaking junk, because she was like, you know, I like it. It's big. It's very girthy. Yeah. She added to the joke, and it was hilarious. And then I sent it to one of my other friends, Speed, and he was like, I don't want to see it. And like, you know, and all of us knew it was a joke. They're like, hey man, you need to see it. You need to see it. Alright? It's hilarious. You gotta see it. But he didn't see it. He didn't see it until like freaking 2 hours later. And he goes, oh, now I see. It's a joke. I go, yeah, that's the whole point. It is a freaking joke.
You could have said, says the one that's being chicken about it.
Right? Being chicken. But yeah, so my roommate was like, wait a minute, so you sent pictures to your friends of me riding a rooster? And I go, actually, I told them it's a picture of you and your gigantic cock. And he started laughing. He goes, I wasn't thinking about it. And I was like, what's the name of your rooster, Ozzy? What, Ozzy would be perfect. Ozzy, I mean, am I not wrong? Isn't Ozzy one big gigantic cock?
Rooster, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was pretty hilarious, man. But still, I loved it how my friend Esme took it to the next level. I was like, girl, I go, dude, you're a fucking legend. And because the way she described it, like she was describing detail and everything.
Oh boy.
She was like, wow, you can see the head and everything. So I was like, girl, you're awesome. You're freaking awesome. Yeah, she is one of my girlfriends. I was like, gosh, you're awesome.
Hello.
Yeah, I call her Cinnamon Roll because she's very sweet. You know, it's rare for me to give my friends nicknames, but yeah, I called her Cinnamon Roll. And then there was another girl, I haven't seen her in a while, that I used to chat with too. She sounded exactly like Charlie from Hazbin Hotel. The picture was Charlie too. So my nickname for her was Cinnamon Roll with raisins.
Yeah.
And people go, why Cinnamon Roll with raisins? Because I go, just think about it. Because there was a comic I saw where the devil like made a cinnamon roll and everything, like he made it all pretty and such, and he left it out, and a person bit into it, like, you know, a person saw it, they bit into it, turns out it was raisins, and they're crying, no, and the devil was just smiling. So that's why I call her Cinnamon Roll with raisins.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, I have weird nicknames for my friends.
And I'll save this trip for later.
Woo!
Everybody have a good day. Good night. Bye.
Good night, everybody.